Hello everyone. I hope you all are doing great and you are having a good preparation for your upcoming exam one. Today I'm going to make our weekly video on how we can calculate required return on bond, the rate of return. So far you have Professor went through like every practice questions and the formulas to calculate bond return. I'm just trying to make this video to help you when you take preparation for the exam. You can go back and forth and see the changes and the use of formula to calculate the results, right? All right. So if we want to calculate the rate of return for like one period, you have this formula, right? You have coupon income. You know the basics of the building bonds, right? Like the bond is like a obligations to make a specified payments to the bondholder. So it's kind of a debt, it's kind of a loan, but for the long term, and this is like some kind of different between like loans and the bonds, right? Because uh, bonds is kind of a broader base of, for the investors, and there are some common terms for the bond like face value, the principal payment at the maturity of the bond, and the coupon, which is our cash flow like over the year, and the coupon rate there is a percentage of the face value, and the yield to maturity, which is also a required rate of return or the discount rate would be considered, right? You can see the basics of the bond on lecture 7 chapter 3 part 1, but now we are on lecture 8 chapter 3 part 2, where we are like aiming to calculate the rate of return. So this is a very straightforward straight cut formula for calculating rate of return, where we have to make the change of price, bond price. So this one is basically your new price, the price after 1 year, and this is your, sorry, so this is your base price from today, and you take the difference and you divide it by your uh, today's investment, and you add the bond payment, right? And when you calculate this one, you get the rate of return. All right, so far this is easy, but the tricky part is like when you don't know the price, right? You can easily get the coupon rate, you can easily get the investment value. Uh, you don't know the price, right? Like 963, you don't know this. You don't know 1380, like from where this price change come. So for calculating rate of return, first we have to calculate the bond price. So how we can calculate the bond price? Here are some. Here is one bond return exercise. So let's do this exercise together so we can understand how we can calculate the rate of return. For this, you have to go to the lecture 7 again. Uh, in that slides, you can get the formula for bond price. Uh, yeah, here it is. So you can see the bond price. There is a straight formula here. So you can use this formula and use your calculator to get the bond price, or you can also use Excel sheet to calculate the bond price. Okay. Uh, so suppose the YTM, like yield to maturity, on a 4-year 3% coupon bond. So we have 3% coupon bond on the face value is 2%. So YTM is 2%. That means our discount rate is 2%. Our coupon rate is 3% on face value. Okay. What is the bond price today? So to calculate this bond price today, you need to go like 7 where you have the formula. So this one is C for the coupon payment. Uh, on our question, you can see like there is a 3% coupon payment on 1000, right? So let's write our C, which is 1000 into 3%, 30 is our coupon payment. And what else we need? We need R. We have R because YTM is 2%. So let's write R 2% 0.02. What else? We need N. So our N is given here 4-year, right? So our N is 4-year. We need face value. So we have our face value 1000. So we just write face value here 1000. All right. So now you have all the information to calculate your mm, bond price. So let's do it in the Excel. Let's try. Okay, so the first one is C. So our C is 30 here. Then we multiply it. So let's give a bracket 1 by R. So 1 divided by our R is 0.02. So click on that cell, close the bracket, and then negative minus, then again 1 over, so put 1 over R, our R is 0.02, and then again multiply 1 plus R, which is actually 1.02. We can write all together over n 4 years, close the parenthesis. How many we need one, and then okay, so just one is enough. And then plus we have face value. So our face value is, you can put a bracket here, face value over 1 plus r to the power n, right? So our 1 plus r to the power n is 1.02 to the power 4. All right. So you can see this is basically our bond price for today. We just calculate the bond price for today. You get it? All right. So for let's go to lecture 8. So if there is a like 3% coupon bond, what we did, we have our face value 1000, we make the 3%, so our coupon is 30. The YTM is R, which is the equivalent to R, and YTM is same, so 0.02, and the number of N is 4, and the future value is 1000, right? So this is basically um, the for the first answer, what is the bond price today. Okay. So if the YTM stays the same, what is the bond price in 1 year? Now you have to calculate going after 1 year. So if everything is same and you just already passed 1 year, so now only change is there is no 4 year, right? So you left only 3 years. So if you just change the like number of n year, uh, like just put 3 instead of 4, then you will get the new value, right? So the bond price for the new bond price new should be, copying the same thing. Sorry. So let's copy the thing. So let me do this one without just only this one, right? Then we can put it here. Oh, I keep it here. That's why it's doing the same thing. Okay. Sorry for the interruption. Okay, so this one should be our new or new price. Okay. Now we can give an equal sign in front of it just to get everything here, and we can just put 3 instead of 4. Rather than that, everything is okay. So this 2389 is our new price, right? For if YTM remain the same. Now, what is the rate of return? Now you can calculate the rate of return here, right? You have your coupon rate. If you look at the formula 2127, and we have 30, we have this one, right? Plus the changes, the new one minus the previous one, and we put the all the values on the parentheses and divide it by our base price, right? So 0.0209 is basically our rate of return. So 2%, around 2% is the rate of return for this method. All right. So I'm not sure is this the exact answer? Maybe the Excel sheet if I make any mistake over there. But the intuition is clear, right? I mean, you get the idea. Like if you have you need to calculate the coupon rate, you need to calculate the you have you'll have the YTM, you have number of year and the face value. Then you can just use the formula from the lecture 7 sheet, and to get the rate of return you need new price and the price today, and take the difference with these, and you add with the payment, and thus you can get the rate of return. All right. So you can try this one by your own. If there is a 3% coupon bond, like YTM on a 4 year, 3% coupon bond is 4%. And if you have any problem doing on that, feel free to reach me. We can discuss this in our office hour. All right. Thank you.